how's it going? Back with more Disco Elysium. A few streams ago, few weeks ago, whatever. A few Disco Elysium streams ago, I made Harry shave their face off, look like a completely different person. And as you can see, with my haircut, so do I. I acknowledge that it does not look good. And this is not to disparage the Supercuts employee that cut my hair today. They did a great job. We talked over exactly what I wanted, and I had pictures of exactly what I wanted, and yet I'm still unsatisfied, as I am every time I get a haircut. I think I need to wash my hair, is what it is, but I decided to do that after the stream. Partially to say that thing about Harry shaving, I guess. It's funny because their name's Harry. Partially because I didn't want to belabor the stream any longer, since it was supposed to be on Friday. This is the only stream I'm going to be able to do this weekend. I don't have time for the other two, obviously. And what was the other reason? There wasn't another reason. I almost did it yesterday on like less than 3 hours of sleep, the Disco Elysium stream. And I was going to say something about it being like, because we screwed up so badly in the last Disco Elysium stream. Spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't seen it, wants to play the game, whatever. I don't know why you're watching right now, but Ruby killed himself, and then I failed the Molotov whatever cocktail skill check, so which I worked so hard to. I was in such a perfect position to get that skill check, and I still failed. Titus died. A bunch of the Hardy Boys died. I think all but 2 of them died. I got shot. Harry. I as in the player. This I must get really into games because I do that a lot. I don't know. I guess I'm thinking back to my Deltarune series where I misgendered Chris the entire time because I'm just seeing them as they seem like such a blank slate. I wasn't really thinking of them as an actual character with actual pronouns. I was just thinking of them as like the player insert. My bad. I still feel bad about that because that was like most of the series I was doing that so far. Luckily there's going to be more episodes, more chance for me to not do that. What else? Yeah, we screwed up a lot. And I'm gonna... I would really love to reload and just not fail that skill check, but I'm gonna trudge forward. We were out for we were like knocked out for a day. We're going into day 8 now. Trying to find the killer still, with barely any leads now. That's where we are right now in Disco Elysium. Next weekend, since I didn't do any streams this weekend until now, I just shouldn't even be doing this right now because this is gonna go on for like 6 hours and I'm gonna be up way too late. But I wanted to do at least one. Next weekend I'm assuming I'm not gonna beat the game tonight. I will continue Disco Elysium next Friday. If I do, then this doesn't mean anything. But I'm assuming I'm not going to beat it tonight. I will continue Disco Elysium next Friday. Captain Toad on Saturday. And Sunday is Father's Day, so I'm going to stream the game Dadish. And depending on how long that is, probably also Dadish 2. So that'll be a holiday stream coming up this Sunday. So no tertiary stream. Really don't like. It's just like it's all clumpy and I gotta wash it. I don't know. It might be because they put a little bit of product in there, but and then rinsed it out. Oh, just stay up like that. That's not as bad. Whatever. I'm just looking. I'm gonna look like this for this stream. Whatever. Again, they did a good job. This is on me or whatever, I guess. I don't know. God damn it, I forgot to unmute. That I totally ruined the I almost want to start over. The reveal there that this is all from a stream on Sunday. Hi, hello. This is the actual Ryan from today, Wednesday night. I tried streaming Disco Elysium on Sunday, as I was talking about here. I never said what day it was, so I guess it didn't fully. Everything was a little off, but I didn't press the stream button. I pressed the record button, and I know it occurs to me I didn't check now either. I'm assuming I'm recording, but what is this? Oh, someone commented on my Weltress video. Has nothing to do with anything. I am streaming, yes. Okay, I think. I was muted for a second, but I noticed that. That was my biggest mistake I've done. I was talking about how all the mistakes I made in the last Disco Elysium stream. This is my biggest mistake in any stream so far. I mean, arguably, I guess, being muted for an entire stream, which I've done 1 or 2 times, is a pretty big mistake. But not even pressing the stream button and going through the entire stream like that, I feel like is the biggest mistake you can make. And that's what I did. But I played a good section of the game, and I could reload, but then you wouldn't get my genuine impressions. So I'm just gonna show you the stream, and hopefully the audio was a little clippy. I'm remuxing it now, so hopefully in a couple minutes we'll be able to maybe it'll be better quality. I don't know how that works. Because I only just noticed that now. And it might be quieter too. I have literally no way of turning it up. So hopefully it's not that much quieter than me or however much whatever the volume would usually be. And then once it gets to a certain point, there's gonna be a be right back thing. And after that, I just like replayed stuff a little. Once it gets to that first be right back point, then I will continue off from there. Or whatever. I don't need to explain. You'll see when it happens. But I'm just gonna press play and let me from this past Sunday play the game. And I'm gonna watch from my phone while I make dinner, because I actually haven't. I'm not fully ready, but I don't need to be because I'm not playing the game right now. I'm gonna play it when past me catches up. This is weird. This is weird. I acknowledge that. Okay. Let's play. Hang on. Let me take a bite of salad before we begin. And I'll fast forward through this since I'm here, and this is just me eating salad. Oh. I'm down here now. Oh, let me turn on the chat. There's nothing in the chat so far, but chat messages will appear on stream. It'll just be, this will be here too. Kim, underneath. Back up, please. Okay, I'll be quiet now. Fucking stop eating the salad. It shows me when people follow or donate. By the way, you can donate if you would like. If you're looking at Twitch, there's a little thing you can click. I'm broke right now, so that'd be great. No pressure. I'm not really doing anything worthy of money, but I'd appreciate it. A lot of more stuff to look around now here, I guess, because it was cleaned. Oh, yeah, I hallucinated. The Stream Elements tab said, "Get paid for what you do best," which, like I just said. No, I mean, no. Okay, I should clarify. It's not worth my. I'm not saying that about streaming. I'm saying that about myself. I mean, it's not like I don't put work into this, but it's a hobby. It's a hobby. Yeah, it said get paid for what you do best, and I thought there was like a little text in the corner of this screen. My cursor. Of this screen, like here, that said, "Do your best. Just do your best." There was like Kim saying, "Just do your best." Wait, does Kim have anything new to say?
Yeah.
Somehow not. I mean, we did just have a huge conversation. That was in day 8. I couldn't save until that was done, so that was the very beginning of day 8. At the last stream. Newly replaced glass, shining in the morning light. You hear traffic outside, back in the world again. Yes. This is fixed somehow? The Stereo 8 player has been reunited with its right speaker. How the fuck did they fix that? You see gleaming white enamel, no bottles inside. Look, the door is open. You can walk right into Kim's room. Holy shit! We can! First, let me fix the sink.
The bathroom mirror has been wiped.
What?
Clean.
Oh. Oh, I got 2 skill points still. That's right. Encyclopedia. You know, I saw a meme that was about the skill checks in Disco Elysium or whatever. It was like someone using this as a meme, I guess. It was like reading comprehension, insight, blurb, or whatever. You know how they do in the conversation here. Whatever. Was that audible what I just said? What I mumbled? It said reading comprehension, whatever. And it used this picture. I was like, is reading comprehension one of them? I don't remember that. It was Encyclopedia. They used this picture for it. Okay, that's what it was. Oh, put that shit away. Jesus Christ. I'm still holding the gun from 2 days ago. I was clutching it in my sleep. Let me hold that again. Maybe there'll be new bottles to pick up on the ground. Jesus.
The bathroom mirror.
Oh, the chain cutters, that's right. Not the...
The bathroom mirror has been wiped completely clean. You see the reflection of...
Wait, I thought I upgraded this. Mirror interfacing. What else is interfacing? Egghead. These. That's godly. Let's not do that. I think I can do this later, so let's not do that. What do we have in here? The alarm is set for 6:50 a.m. Jesus, Kim. Medicinal supplies in the cupboard. Mercurochrome, a scalpel, antibiotics.
These papers bear the stamp of the RCM. They appear to be fragments of the lieutenant's paperwork, half finished. You may have notes on this and other recent cases.
got opened the door to your room. You were running a low bacterial fever the first night.
Sorry, I gotta stuff my face when they're talking. Thank you for keeping this alive a little longer. I'm such a burden, I should just fuck off. I saw apocalyptic visions of the darkness, behind darkness, behind darkness. I thought I was dead for a moment. That reminds me of another hallucination I had, actually. I don't really have hallucinations. I'm exaggerating. Last night I was really, like I said, I got less than 3 hours of sleep. And I was watching What We Do in the Shadows, which I haven't watched in like a minute. Like probably over a month or so since the last episode I watched. Season 3? 4? I think 4. Yeah. I don't know. Whatever. I was falling asleep, so I turned it off. The last thing I remember seeing, spoiler alert for season 3 of What We Do in the Shadows, minor spoiler alert for like a cameo. I'm 95% sure I saw Sal from Impractical Jokers, and I don't fully know the context. I woke up, I saw Sal, and I turned it off, and then like 10 to 20 minutes later, I was like, wait, what the fuck? Why was Sal from Impractical Jokers in What We Do in the Shadows? It feels like something that I would have dreamt. That Sal just shows up in What We Do in the Shadows. But I think they were actually there. I don't know if they were playing themselves or what. I'm gonna say 2.
Not this again. You'll wait, okay?
He waves you off. Apparently there's a stat for... Let's leave this way. No? There's a stat for if Kim likes you or... Oh. I was just talking to my sibling about this. And you can't... I don't know what it is. I know I got the achievement that they trust me, which I assume... that's not a... stat as much as it's a skill check thing. It adds to certain skill checks and it's an achievement. What's different out here? Oh boy. Oh, can we see that from up here? Can we get a better look? No. Is what's their face? Yep, they're still there. So I'll still hold up, but the Union leader's gone, or the the scab leader. What is this? Nothing. Let's go in Klaus's room. That's what we were gonna check. Right? Ouch, that leg hurt. Maybe if you don't run, it'll be okay. Are you saying I can't run anymore? They didn't even take all their shit. Looks like she left something on the table. Can I see?
Next to the stack of bills, you see a note, a few lines jotted down in large, just as the writer was about to rush out the door. I'm sorry, I fucked everyone over.
Yeah.
P.S. I didn't kill him. P.P.S. Gift upstairs.
A gift.
The lieutenant turns to the staircase suspiciously, looking for any signs of another presence in the shadows above. What could these gift be?
I am not drawing my gun yet, but I don't like gifts.
He says he's not, but his hand reached instinctively toward his holster as he studies the note.
What do you think is going to happen?
Just don't walk into another radio trap, okay? Relax. Not everyone is out to trap you.
Seems she left in a hurry.
It's hardly surprising.
How could they have known that we met Ruby?
The medicine cabinet is empty. Not even a toothbrush.
Why did I think that said toothbrush?
Pity.
I was kind of hoping the gift would be in here.
I always took you for more of a drunk than a chemical abuser, Lieutenant Freighter. Should we go?
He says as though it's self-evident. Can't I be both? She's really cleaned this out.
Mm-hmm. She certainly had her priorities straight when she was packing.
Lieutenant nods. Yeah, well, they didn't take their fucking clothes or whatever. What is all this shit? A red thread made of nylon. It leads out the room and under the roof. Oh, is it... What? Is this the eye line of the...
You see the same two neon-lit shapes. A man and a woman.
No.
Only now a red thread bisects the room, pointing from the antenna outside to the cupboard on the wall.
This is ballistics. She's left a trajectory for us.
Clearly not. Look at this. This is a completely different trajectory. The lieutenant tests the thread with his finger. Drawn taut, it rebounds instantly.
A ray of backward motion explodes from his mouth to the roof outside, A prime, to then widen into a radius of locations in Martinez, B prime, B double prime. And
Yeah,
B
I know.
prime.
Where does the thread? Where does the thread lead? Where does the thread lead?
It suggests the bullet came from the extreme upper quadrant of possible angles, from a point beyond the roof, B triple prime.
What?
The island in the bay.
Wait. Okay, B triple prime was one of them. Okay. I thought they were saying, it was none of the stuff you thought, it's another thing. She trying to tell us the shot came from the islet.
Unless she thinks the perpetrator was standing on the ring antenna. That is where the thread seems to point.
On the ring antenna. What?
Unless she thinks the perpetrator was standing on the ring antenna. That is where the thread seems to point.
There are ruins on that islet, a sunken sea fort. I saw it through the coin-operated viewer. I wonder who invented that.
I remember.
He looks out the window and under the bay. How did she know how to do this?
She was there that night. She would have known precisely where the bullet hole was in the glass.
I guess? But it's also not coming through the same... I don't know.
She had a long time to think about it after, standing on that roof, staring at the glass.
Maybe that's where they're going.
It also looks like there may be more to her skill set than we know. The question is, should we trust her?
I guess I'll say 3.
Indeed. Neither do I.
He's used to knowing who to trust. This makes him uncomfortable.
This is also the only point of origin we haven't ruled out yet. Yes. We already knew that, yeah.
So it is.
I don't know why we couldn't just go there.
For a second, he seems tired.
You seem unenthusiastic. Maybe we need to go to the island? Yeah, that's not gonna work. There must be something else we've missed. 1.
I just haven't gotten a lot of sleep these past few days.
Me neither.
He doesn't really believe this will yield anything.
Actually, that's Harry definitely did. 2. The wind blows in from the open window. The lieutenant sighs, looking into the cold distance across the water.
There, across the grey water, amidst crumbling concrete, a birch tree, and the half-sunken ruins of a flat tower.
Is that the tree something supposedly hanging from? No, surely that it would be the... What am I talking about? Didn't we get like a sort of one of these things that was like somewhere there's shit hanging from a tree, and I was like looking around, and then eventually we found the music hanging out of a tree, and it was one I didn't see at first. So maybe it was that. It probably. I remember an anti-aircraft gun, or the ruins of one, on the island, from the coin-operated viewer. Kim, let's go to the fucking island. I'm going to the island. Are you in? Actually, yeah, let's not go to the island. 1 first.
Could you the makings of a sniper's nest?
He nods.
Why not? Military fortifications are made for that.
Alright, let's go.
Okay, let's go to the fucking island.
He takes a second to gather himself, then says that.
How do we get there? Joyce Messier had her sloop, but she's gone.
Sloop John B? Go to the island. Go to the islet in the bay. Is it an island or is it an islet? What's the deal? There could be a boat in the fishing village on the coast. Ask there. Yeah. I asked my sibling prematurely about that, I guess. Lillian the net picker. She's tarring her boat. I have no ideas. Don't we have a boat? 2 first.
Yes, but it'll take them days to give it to us. We could ask around in the fishing village. They have boats.
Yeah.
It's the island in the bay.
So it is.
For a second, he seems tired.
Weird that I'm going through this again. 3.
No, there's nothing else.
The wind blows in from the open window. He sighs, looking in the cold distance across the water.
How do we get there? Joyce
There we
Messier
go.
had her sloop,
Skipped ahead.
but she's gone.
1.
Ah, yes, of course. The village. Let's go.
Let's go. Outside. And see what is out here also. The thread is tied to the antenna. Yeah, okay, I see. That's where the shot came from. So we know this isn't Ruby now, so...
You clearly see footprints.
Jackpot. These, and like everything else here, are new.
Yeah? What is with this? This feels like a blind spot in the game that they didn't, like, think to change the... This is like one of the few things they only had one thing written for. I don't know. There's not like different whatever. You get what I'm saying, probably. 2?
It means someone snuck through what seems like this prince, officer, could be the prince of our killer.
Okay, no, this is slightly different.
3 weeks maximum from the dust coverage. It could easily have been 1 week too.
No, but the killer wasn't here.
This is so good, it makes him forget the whole Kimball memory.
This isn't bad at all. It was a good idea to see where that door...
Large print. One person has been here. They've gone. Everything around you is most quiet.
Yeah, I don't know. None of this pinball stuff matters anymore. The cook's gone. The cops are gone. Gart, what's up?
Oh, you're right. It's good to see you back on your feet. Did you like your room? I cleaned it.
How the fuck are you still working in that bird? I gave you a fully fixed one. Why are you just put it up? You got time to clean that whole room and not that? He looks you over. I did, thank you. Big improvement. It could have used more work, after all. I just took a bullet for this place. You did? I was too distracted to notice. You know, after all the shit they've given us, let's say this one.
Oh, so cool. Cool cop strikes again. Well, I didn't expect someone in your line of work to notice the lowly efforts of the service industry anyway, so...
Alright, whatever, man. His posture changes immediately.
You know, I was about to not mention the clown circus you did out there, throwing petroleum bombs and whatnot. But since you feel entitled to nice things, here's the truth. You sucked. It was reckless.
It would have worked. It would have been the perfect fucking thing if I did it correctly.
Also,
He wags his
you
finger.
and your partner are staying here free now. I'm not gonna let you ruin it for him. This establishment supports cops. Even cops like you.
Okay?
He thinks it weak to renege on the courtesy he already decided to pay you. Moral superiority is important to him.
Excuse me.
He just likes to act like he doesn't.
Sorry, I tried to skip the salad eating.
And he appreciated the clean room, by the way. He just likes to act like he doesn't.
My bad. That's not true. Excuse me. I just like to fuck with Gart.
Well, anyway.
The man cleared his throat, not knowing what to say. Where did everyone go?
Oh, you know, people don't tend to stick around after shootouts. Turns out they're not good for business.
And you're letting your only two customers stay here free? You want to talk about good business? What happened to the man with the sunglasses?
I don't remember everyone who comes here.
He shakes his head.
Many people wear sunglasses inside lately. Must be a fad.
Okay, so I have to mention, when it happened, you were right out there on the balcony.
Yeah, I was. Yeah. That's because I'm a badass.
Whatever you say.
It really took courage. Don't pick at him.
I guess you are a badass. I was gonna say this, but I really want to, just for the, I guess, but I really want to say this.
Yeah, well, fuck you too. Then.
He's
Do you have
gone.
any more questions or stylistic for...
Sorry. Hang on. I did it again. I guess you... If you say it as two different words like that, it sounds like there's something wrong with your eyes. Just nod stoically. Yeah, I guess you are a badass. I was gonna say this, but I really want to, just for the, I guess, but I really want to say this.
Yeah, well, fuck you too. Then.
He's
Do you
gone.
have any more questions or stylistic pronunciation advice?
Hey, it was good advice.
He's not too offended. The experience has changed something in him.
They look the same. They haven't even put the bird up yet.
Yeah, I was.
It really...
Yeah, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Clients were panicking. And also, I guess I sort of found out that I don't give a shit if I die.
He means it. It's not just boasting. It's something he discovered about himself. Stepping onto that balcony.
Alright, thanks.
No problem.
He looks around at the
Welcome
empty
back.
establishment.
They always do.
They'll be sorry. was 2 I guesses in at once. Oh, my lasagna. Sorry, I'll be right back. My lasagna. I also had a lasagna in the oven. So I'm going to continue to be a bit obnoxious. Sorry. Talking about eating. Shooting? Which I'm doing right now as well. I'm sorry. Bad time management. Hey there.
Hi again, gendarme.
Wow. Nothing to say about the shooting?
Bye-bye, gendarme.
What about you? Nothing. Completely the same. What about you? Only 2 left?
Seeing you approach, the bruised man raises his beer can in welcome.
Oh, it's you. Didn't think we'd see you walking anytime soon. Elaine, look. It's the cowardly cop.
He looks to the man sitting behind him. Cowardly? I threw a Molotov!
Huh? What?
He looks up, his eyes full of confusion as if he'd just woken from a deep sleep. There is one other that survived, right? They're just like in the hospital. This is terrible. I don't think I
It's survivor's guilt.
did I not unmute just now? The video's finished processing, so now this is the better quality version. Hopefully, the audio will be better. Whatever. Again, for those just tuning in, I thought I just muted. I didn't. For those just tuning in, this is the VOD. Hi, I'm here in the. If you don't see me, by the way, I'm here in the. I'm tiny in the corner. The VOD of Sunday's stream, which I didn't actually stream because I just pressed record instead of stream. Yeah. I think so. We're 40 minutes in. I think it goes to. I think it's about an hour, maybe an hour or an hour and a half, before it's just stuff that we'll replay. I didn't finish the game. Oh, that's what I forgot to say. Let me switch here for a second. I forgot to say. The stream schedule is wrong. I should have fucking said that earlier. Whatever. I'm planning on beating the game tonight. I can't believe I forgot to say that. I'm planning on beating the game tonight. I'm beating the game tonight. That's what we're doing. That's the only reason I'm streaming it this late. Is because I'm so dead set on beating it tonight. And then this weekend. Why am I saying the stream schedule now in the middle of the fucking stream? Whatever. This weekend I'm streaming Richard Scarry's Busy Town games on Friday. It's like Richard Scarry is busy best neighborhood disc ever, and Richard Scarry's busiest neighborhood disc ever, I think is what they're called. Saturday I'm streaming games from the Tom Hanks Game Jam. Which I played one of the games from that on the channel some years ago. So I'm going to check out more of those. And Sunday I will be doing the Dadish stream. So, okay. Anyway, yeah.
He feels like he should have died.
Itis, Theo, does he look like he's okay?
No,
He does not.
in the hospital.
Our condolences for your losses.
He says with a little nod, but the remaining Hardy Boys don't seem to register his words. Is he okay? Points at Lane.
Does he look like he's okay?
No.
He does not. His unshaven face is almost grey, and he reeks of piss, sweat, and booze.
How badly was he hurt?
He wasn't. That's the thing.
He sighs heavily.
Titus, Theo, Dennis, Angie, they're all gone. But he got away without a scratch.
There's nothing left. Nothing.
He seems barely able to keep his head up.
He has lost the will to live.
Damn.
It's survivor's guilt. He feels like he should have died with the others. He may kill himself if he doesn't find a new purpose, or else go on in this way. Not dead, but not really living either.
Shit is tough, but you need to get off your ass and finish this. This is terrible. I don't think I can go on living after this. You'll get over it. 1.
What?
The dull eyes looking back to you. The dull eyes looking back to you from the narrow face momentarily light up, and he mumbles. Cornell, Wild Pines, all the people responsible for the deaths of your friends. You're just going to leave it like that? Nothing, just thinking out loud here. 1.
Sons of bitches.
He mumbles something in Mesk. When he sinks down on the table again, a malevolent smile spreading across his face.
Was this really the best idea?
Lieutenant
I guess
pauses.
you may have prolonged his existence a bit, if you can still remember this when he sobers up.
To think for a moment.
If you think this will keep him from offing himself, I'll make sure to remind him. So far, I've just been pouring whiskey in him to keep him sedated.
What about you? You weren't shot at all? Or were you shot? Is that why you're not as in as bad a spot? What's gonna happen to the Hardy Boys now that Titus is dead?
Titus is fucking dead.
The spit flying out of his mouth is accompanied by a painful grimace.
What's gonna happen to the Hardy Boys? Look around you, man. This shit is done. There are no more Hardy Boys.
You two are just going to go back to hauling containers in the harbor? Harbor? Excuse me. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Never mind. 1.
No, man. I don't know. I guess the Union will still be policing the neighborhood, but who's gonna do it now?
I guess you'll join them, whoever it is. Right? I am. You, Eugene. Didn't Titus have a brother, Tibbs? Oh, that's a good point. He will, point to Elaine. You just need to saber him up, that's all. You should just disband. Let other people take over. I want to say all these. 3.
Tiberius, he don't want to get mixed up in our shit. Titus has been buttering him for years on account of all this being fun as fuck.
What is the weird line rating here?
But he's got his window fitting business, a wife with 2 kids, and a 3rd one on the way. No way he's gonna leave all that.
There's such weird pauses in these 2 lines. I don't understand.
What's gonna happen to the Hardy Boys? Look, what do you want from us, man? Things are pretty tough right now. What's gonna No, man.
I
I
am.
don't know. That wouldn't be funny, even if we weren't surrounded by the ghosts of our fallen friends.
Okay.
What's gonna No, man. I don't
You,
know.
Eugene.
Me? No, man. I'm not a leader. You know, Titus only recruited me because I play the guitar. Said the team could use the morale boost.
I guess that explains why they're not as broken up.
If any of them had
You can do it. Eugenie boys has quite the ring, doesn't it? Sounds like you gotta go with Mr. Outside Higher then. 1.
What? Fuck no. If I'd stay, we'd keep the name to honor Titus.
You're right. Eugene Hardy doesn't sound bad either. That's a noble thought. You're going to do all right. No one is born to lead. Hardy boys without a Hardy. That's just stupid. 2.
Titus was, but thanks for the vote of confidence. If I don't stick around, it's all over. So, I guess I sort of have to now.
I guess sorta I have to now. His eyes meet yours.
Yeah, man. You know,
He slaps his
You know.
hand
you got this. You got this.
on the table in a sudden burst of drunk enthusiasm. Are they drunk?
I haven't got shit, Al.
He looks to the side, eyes filled with worry.
There's something there. A germ of determination. He knows he has no choice but to rise to the occasion. This is not completely ludicrous. Him and Titus were the only detectives of the bunch. Titus more, but Eugene at least knew how to think alone.
Probably will. He shakes his head. Any idea what happened to Glacia?
Damn songbird of misery, that one.
The man shakes his head.
And do you have any information on this songbird of misery?
God said she took off sometime before the firefight. That's all.
Nah.
Trying to remember if there was anything. Oh yeah, he said she seemed to be in a real hurry.
Maybe we're gonna see him around again. We probably will.
She's gone. Face it.
We're definitely gonna see them again.
Move on. There's no catching her this time around.
Take care, guys.
Yeah, you too. It's a rough world out there.
He shakes his head.
It's not easy being a cop. We were too hard on you.
I guess that's why they call you the Hardy Boys.
Both of you. We shouldn't have fucked with you like we did. You got between us and a lot of bullets in that fight. Matinees owes you one.
He turns to the lieutenant.
That's kind of you to say. Take care of your friend, okay?
Lieutenant closes his notes.
I will. You take care of yours.
He nods to you.
A sharp pain shoots up your side and into your stomach. You must not look too good. Luckily, it passes.
Neither do I. Alright, what do we got here? Un jour Un jour laisserai de retour prise de toi.
The graffito has been painted over the traces of the fight that took place here. It smells of blood and heavy fuel oil.
Oh my god.
This was Cindy the Skull.
Looks like Cindy the Skull finally found the words for her masterpiece.
The lieutenant crouches, touching the fuel oil with his finger.
Looks like it. Yes. This is still fresh. It wasn't here yesterday.
I smell heavy fuel oil. I fucking hear it too.
And blood. Some of it is even yours.
Oh my god. What?
Heavy fuel oil. Isn't that flammable?
What are you trying to imply, Fingers?
You could buy some smokes, light up a ciggy and throw it in there. You know, just to see what happens. See if it's flammable. It's better that way. Safer.
I guess smoking won't kill me if I just do one like Kim. I hate it though. It's a video game, whatever. People smoke in movies and it looks cool. And then people see that and think, "Wow, that's cool." And then they smoke in real life and they die. what it says on the can. What? What does this mean, though? Hey, you, did you see it? The fight. Were you there?
My man, you're alive.
He assesses the situation.
Kind of. Sort of alive?
Alive and limping. I've been better. It hurts like hell, man. 1.
Man, what a day. I missed out on most of the action, but I heard it was quite the encounter.
He nods thoughtfully.
Had a strong sense of finality to it. So what's next?
Yeah, I did.
You guys heading back to Jamrock now? Talk is local union muscle were behind it all. I'd reckon the case is closed, even if it kind of turned into a shit show.
Yeah, the case seems kind of done. Gonna check on a few last things. I'm still looking around. Loose threads to tie up. It wasn't the local union muscle, by the way. I'll say 2, and then I assume I'm still gonna be able to say 3.
Good luck with that, my man. Ain't easy being you. But hey, you're still breathing, right?
Great. I met the lady driver on my investigation. She's called Ruby.
Okay.
He seems a little apprehensive.
Is it wise to share information about the case like this, sire?
Surely Tommy isn't the killer. Holy shit, what if Tommy is the killer? Tommy was Ruby's friend. And they're right here. They're always right here. Like how fucking Elizabeth was right there. And then they turned out to be the lawyer? What if it fucking is Tommy?
Telling him is a really bad idea.
Yeah.
The lieutenant throws you a quick glance. What are you doing?
She shot herself. She slipped away, don't worry. Yeah, that's it. You can't share anymore. I don't want to make them suspicious. Maybe I should lie to Tommy. It doesn't mean they didn't kill himself. So we can say this and it doesn't really... So I will lie. Just because Tommy could be the killer. And the fact that they said telling Tommy is a really bad idea means I shouldn't risk it. So 2.
Whew. Good on her. And good on you, too. Better focus your efforts on the bad guys. Mercs and such. Plenty of baddies to go around.
And they have such a nice, friendly voice.
And she didn't do it, believe me. If it's something bad, then she didn't do it. Didn't know her for long, but I know people.
He's relieved.
All right. That's enough sharing details about the investigation for one day.
Do him long enough to kill for him. It probably wasn't Tommy, but... I shouldn't have healed that. Probably could have healed automatically. What about you, other Tommy?
The boyadero stares at you with respect, then gestures towards the trickles of blood adorning your clothes.
What? Because I was shot? In this jacket? Danger comes the boyadero lifestyle, right? Yeah, I got shot. No big deal. It really hurts, manana. Pain. That's what your strike brought upon us. 1.
There are types of danger. The one I'm usually concerned with is lung cancer or getting mauled by wildlife. Not bullets.
He shrugs.
It calls back to an older era where this was commonplace, though. You have a true boyadero heart.
Right, so where is everyone?
Hiding, gathering themselves. The harbor's in full lockdown, friend. No getting in or out for the time being.
What about me? I can't get out? You can't help me get inside? Oh, I see. What's going to happen next? One.
No, man. Not today. Today is war.
He says it matter-of-factly, like it's no big deal.
What's gonna happen next?
Time will tell.
What-
I'll tell Everard you dropped by. I'm sure he'll be glad.
Don't tell them. What will you be doing now?
I'll be okay here, doing lookout. Quite the sight, aren't they? Getting to like that red I am.
He surveys the red flag straight from the harbor gates.
Don't worry about me. I live to alleviate the worries of our brothers. See if any insane killers turn up. Then I'll run. And live.
I'm sure you'll do good. Try not to get shot, eh? Two.
I'm sure I'll be luckier than you, friend.
His grin is as wide as a desert. Yeah, I see. That's what they mean. Oh, Measurehead's gone. There's nothing over here though. It's just this, but that's good. Finally, I get to see, I get to get what's inside. Measurehead's gone. I became racist for nothing.
A lorry stuck in.
Now that we've talked to Ruby, maybe this is...
A lorry abandoned by its owner. Stop. The smell of cigarettes and earth. There's something odd about this.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. They're gone. Everyone's gone. Hey there, killer. They were just there throughout the whole shootout? No, they weren't.
Mon Dieu, officer.
He looks at your
It is
wounds.
worse than I thought. Believe me, I know all about that kind of pain. I've had hip trouble for the past week.
Oh, yeah, sure. Very, very comparable.
Maybe it's time to slow down, enjoy life a bit. Anything I can do to assist you?
I guess not. Oh. Yeah, I wonder what Kuna's gonna think. They're not gone, surely. They wouldn't leave. You got anything to say? New to say? No.
A colorful display.
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health.
Give me Astra cigarettes.
Here you go, mister.
I don't have a lighter, do I? Maybe. Oh, Kim will light it for me.
There it is. A brave little army in your pocket. The 1st Smokes Platoon. 20 brave souls standing in salute, ready to step into fire for you, sir.
Pull one out of the pack.
You picked the best one. This soldier is fat and succulent. What are you waiting for? Light up. Re-become yourself.
Light it up. I don't want to light it right now. People are watching, and it's... Shit, it's raining. 2.
People are watching. What a pussy. People are always watching. That's what makes it cool. Now come on. Will they always be looking though? Because they might go to the toilet, or you might be in a different.
They never need to use the restroom.
Shut up and light that shit.
What? This
You
pack
won't
only
be
has 3.
idiot for the rest of your life. This shit will give you the cool edge you need.
This pack only has 3 cigarettes. All right, let's see what happens. It's probably gonna, maybe it'll light on fire anyway. Light it up.
Get a load of this rock and roll cop hair, people. Johnny Thundercop fishes a cheap lighter out of his pants. With a flick of the thumb, there's fire. A primal satisfaction. Here we go. The lighter's dark green disposable plastic. Safety's off. In your case, the safety is always off.
What are the repercussions if I do this? That's a good question. Dip that bad boy in the flame and breathe in. No, throw it away at the last second. I would love to, but 1.
Repercussions. There's a high risk of glory with a mild chance cool genius. Smoking makes you into an intellectual. Everybody knows that.
There's a high risk of glory with a mild chance cool genius.
It will help you concentrate a bit. That much is true. It only lets you concentrate because you're in nicotine withdrawal. It only mitigates its own.
You're right. You're right.
Blah, blah, blah. Boring. Light it up. Thick, warm smoke gets sucked down into your lungs. Immediately, you feel a warm nostalgia fill your
The fuck?
body and soul. A nostalgia for yourself. The man you were in your youth.
Where's the
Johnny
fucking...
Thundercop is back, and he's chill as balls.
All I did was lose a health point? No, it's fucking... I hate that.
In the bottom right corner of the
No.
screen, there's a
Cigarettes?
cigarette
I have a fucking cigarette boost?
The graffito had this was Cindy
Oh.
Scar.
Fuck, wait. Fuck that. God damn it. Oh, it's saved there. Okay. That's not that bad. Okay, let me get some lasagna, and then I'll catch back up. I'll be right back. Okay, so I guess this is... I guess this is where I tag back in. I'm a little tired, but we're gonna finish this. I'm missing anything? Let me scroll ahead. Because that was not that far into the stream. How much time did I just waste? It's supposed to run. It was a pretty long break, I guess. Oh! Here's something also, by the way. The reason I figured out that that I didn't end up pressing stream the game and I pressed record instead is because that wasn't the first mistake I realized. After I came back from the break, I didn't go back to the game. I was on the break screen the entire time, the snack break screen, whatever. Which is why I didn't just play through all that again and put it on the Patreon. Because half of it's just nothing anyway, so. Alright. I think my hair looks good right now. I was complaining a lot about it a lot on Sunday after it had just been cut. I think it was maybe some of the product or something. I think it's falling really nice right now. I'm very happy with this haircut. I shouldn't have streamed tonight, but I was just so dead set on beating this game tonight. Once I start like playing here, then I'm gonna be. Let's do it. Let's do this. Let's finish it. Nope. Wait. Well, whatever. I'll just reload, but. So where am I reloading from? I did end up looking at a lot of stuff that I don't really need to, I think, but so it'll be good to not do that again, I guess. Is this it? Is this the save? Let's see. I gotta figure out exactly where I am. I should have done this before, but... So I have the cigarettes, but I haven't smoked them yet, I guess. Is that... Yeah. Yeah, this is good.
Oh, sorry, officer.
The graffito has been painted over.
I decided I am gonna run around also.
It smells of. This was Cindy the Sky.
I decided I am gonna run around because there doesn't seem to be a consequence. There are a few things that you're gonna miss from that second half. Not in the game, but just like a few interesting moments, but that I got to see. But whatever. I messed up. It's not the end of the game. This will be the last stream, but... Okay. And this was not... We didn't just do this, right? I'm doing it now. I guess I'll smoke, too. Hang on. I'll smoke, because I want the achievement. Or I want the skill point, rather. So let's smoke then. Fine.
There it is, a brave little army in your pocket. The first Smokes platoon. 20. You picked the best one. This soldier is fat and succulent.
And if I ignore it, I have to wait 3 hours.
Light up. Re-become yourself.
Which I don't have time for, so...
Get alone.
I thought I would, but I don't, because right after this... going to the island is gonna... It seems like it's gonna be the last thing we have to do.
Reaper, it will help you. It only lets you blah blah. Thick, warm smoke gets sucked down into your lungs. Immediately, you feel a warm nostalgia fill your head, body.
In the bottom right.
The graffito. This was the fuel oil. Catches fire immediately with an the lieutenant.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Sorry.
He looks at your face, illuminated.
Wait, let's see the actual. I totally ruined that. I'm sorry. I forgot. I'm playing normally now. I forgot. God damn it. What is this? That's not where we were.
The graffito has this.
This is an interesting glitch. It's already on fire. All right. Is it gonna be permanently on fire? Because it's supposed to stop burning. I almost don't want to do it just because I want to see. Wait, what do you have to say? Because they say something about me burning it.
Oh, sorry, officer.
Nothing.
There it is. A brave little army in your pocket. You picked the best one. This soldier is fatter. People are what will they? Shut up. Get a load of the lighters. Reaper, it will help you. It only lets you blah blah. Thick, warm smoke gets sucked down into your lungs. Immediately, you feel a warm nostalgia fill your head.
In the bottom right.
The graffito has. This was Cindy the Scar.
Okay. Step back, Lieutenant. Set the graffito on fire with a lit cigarette.
The fuel oil catches fire immediately with an ominous hiss.
Double fire!
Orange flash across the
That's what I
surface of the letters. Black smoke rises from the burning message.
That's what I should say. I could say Disco Elysium. Title drop. This is the moment. This is the moment you get if you don't do the nightclub part. This is the real moment you're supposed to see. You've been policed, Martinez. God, I'm on my way. I don't know where I'm going. Say nothing. Stare grimly into the flames. I'll say they'll do the title drop.
The lieutenant has taken a small step back. He looks at your face illuminated by the flames and nods silently. Then the fire falters.
No, but I should say double flames all the way.
The flames warmed him too. Not at all in a bad way.
Let's go to that island.
Slowly, the flames subside.
Oh, there they go.
The air still smells of mazout and springtime.
Damn. I had them permanently burning. So this is all we have left to do. No, that's not true. Well, we gotta find the murder weapon. Go to the island, find the murder weapon, determine where the shot came from. So make Van Eek's jam harder core and argue La Puta Madre's peon. Oh, that's something I can figure out right now. I have to call those station. Well, hang on. First, hey, what'd you think of that?
Oh, sorry, officer. What do you want?
Huh. I guess they only say something about the graffiti if... Maybe that's a glitch. I don't know. Maybe they don't say anything about the graffiti unless I talk to them, unless that's I don't talk to them until after. I don't know.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out tool.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Precinct 57, we've been attacked. I repeat, Lieutenant Kim Kisaragi and...
Something is wrong. Only static hisses through the speaker.
Hello?
No reply. Only the mindless drone of static crawling through the air.
It's been this way for a while now. My guess is the Union is listening in on our conversations and jamming outward communications to protect themselves from Krenak.
How could they possibly pull that off? That's like slapstick or something.
It only happens when someone mentions the attack. The rest is unaffected. Our best bet is to carry on like nothing happened. That is, if we don't want us cut off the grid completely.
That's what I mean, by the way, because they only cut you off if you're saying that they've been attacked. How could they know? You're like, oh, press the button, jam the signal right now. Isn't that dangerous? Okay, I don't know, one.
No more dangerous than stepping between 3 armed mercenaries and 8 Union men, I hope.
He glances over his shoulder. I really hope to stop yawning soon.
I don't like it either, but that's the way it is. The street seems safe enough to me. If anything, taking out the mercs made things calmer. For now.
He flicks off the radio. Silence.
You can try calling again. Just don't mention the tribunal. And remember, they are listening in.
They're shutting you up, silencing you. Don't fucking drop your guard. Everything sounds okay. No drumbeat of total war yet. If anything, everything sounds too okay. In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers.
I wasn't done with my call.
How may I assist you?
Alice, please connect me to the 41st again.
Just a moment, officer.
10-4, come in, officer. Over.
Jules, I've heard that some people think of me as a La Puta Madre's peon. Do you think I'm corrupted?
10-4, sir.
There's a pause.
Well, there's been some talk, sir.
He seems to mull it over behind his enormous radio microphone. And says that reluctantly, finally. I'm taking more breaks than I did before when I was eating the fucking salad. Some talk? What does it even mean there's been some talk? Do they think I'm corrupt or not? Does it mean people know that I'm a dirty cop? Because I am. I'm the dirtiest, most dangerous cop in Rivershoal. My reputation precedes me. I want you to know that I would never, ever do anything like that. I'm not taking bribes, Jules. 1.
I only meant that there's been some talk in the station, that's all. But there's always some talk in the station. You know how officers in Jamrock are. But then again, some of us truly are on the take. It's unfortunate. Over.
Okay.
Roger that. 10-10.
What else haven't we done? Dr. Plaisance again.
Oh my god! Things have gotten out of hand.
She unloads immediately.
I thought the psychic stuff was bad, but the crime, it's even worse. I haven't been able to come to work for 3 days. The shop has been locked. No sales, gangbangers running around, shooting everyone. I know I shouldn't have bought a shop in this ghetto.
3 days? You're lying. I saw you on the 6th. I saw you on day 6. It's now day 8. That's not possible. I'm the one who got shot here, ma'am. Say nothing, stare at her. 1.
Oh my god! Even the police can't take care of all of this. Just look at that limp. Someone should do something about this.
She rubs her pendant between 2 fingers, thinking. She rubs her pedant.
Maybe I should close the bookstore and open a psychic studio. Yes.
She nods to herself.
It makes sense. Crime is the 6th element, you see. The darkest element. I could teach people to protect themselves against bad energies and to fight crime.
You want to be a psychic superhero. Sounds like a plan. Life must go on after all. Honestly, I'm not sure what to think of it. A psychic studio? This is even worse than a bookstore or matinees. I do want to say it's a bad idea, so I guess I'll say 3.
No need to be modest, good officer. You've convinced me. It is a great idea. Thank you for the inspiration.
No.
In the meantime, do buy the books. As many as you can. They won't be here for much longer. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Determination shines in her eyes. Farewell for now, book peddler. Why does the cash register keep making noises? No one's buying books. I don't think Cindy the Skull's up there anymore. So that's nothing. God, I want to fucking stop yawning. Like, just snap out of it. Kuno!
Everyone says you started crying in the middle of a firefight and then bled like a pig. I guess that was cool.
He shrugs. Why'd the music suddenly stop? Oh, I missed this one. Oh, no, Kuno's saying something slightly different before when I talked to them. Unless they're about to say this. Oh, they're about to say this. Which also has an I guess. Who's saying that? I guess that's true. That also has an I guess. There's a lot of I guesses here. I already have a screenshot of the other, I guess. So I'll say, I guess that's true.
Cool. That's very cool to Kuno.
He nods along.
Just don't think because you got half your dick shot off and you're an invalid now, Kuno's gonna treat you different.
The other, if I said who's saying that, they would have said, people. They say you kind of died for a moment. You let your shit out already, but then came back. So I guess that's what cool now.
Kuno doesn't reward weakness. It's business as usual with Kuno. Kuno's cold like that.
He says, looking at your pathetic limp.
Feels good for some reason.
Feels good. Okay, that's it.
Watch out, pig. It's a dangerous world out there. But Kuno's got his eyes on you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Who knows?
Kuno started doing that I got my eye on you, Falker, gesture repeatedly. I remember there being a little bit of money right here that I didn't get yet, so let me go get that. I still hear the locusts there. Kuno didn't kill him after all. Magnesium supplement you rub on your chest to live a happy magnesium-rich life. What? I got that before. I don't know what that means. What is that? What? Have I changed yet? I don't want to wear this shit. Okay. Not much else we can... Oh, let me sell a bunch of stuff. There's not really anything else we're going to be able to buy, I don't think, so might as well spend my money here.
Between you and me, this is why I don't get involved in local politics.
He looks you up and down. You're calling this politics? Well, someone has to. Yeah, I shouldn't have either. One.
In its purest form. Now, what can I do for you?
Something else to sell.
Sure, let me have a look.
I have some armor.
Alright, let's see it.
He knits his eyebrows, thinking. Just look at this awesome cuirass. Show him.
Oh, no, 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 no. I don't need bloodthirsty mercenaries knocking on my door looking for their missing toys.
He steps back away from the glass. You don't want to cure this ass.
Besides, this gear costs a fortune. There's no one in Martinez with that kind of money.
They say the same thing about the gloves.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
So I'll pawn all the cards. I feel like there was maybe another one, but... and this one's 50, and I don't think I need it anymore either, so...
Another time back.
I don't see how I could. And then I'll just buy whatever is left here.
You keep coming back.
Save the economy? That sounds off.
That's good, officer. Keep browsing those clothes. Keep saving that economy. Save the economy? What are you talking about?
Haven't you heard, officer? We've got to be economically conscious. Recycle your cash, keep it in circulation. Don't buy new things. Buy eco.
Eco is short for economy. It doesn't make any sense. Why exactly does the economy need saving? Thanks for the advice. I'll try to be more economically conscious. Conscious. One.
Look around, officer. You see all these premium goods just sitting there, not getting bought? We've got to keep the flow of goods moving. Is this really the economy we want to leave to our children?
You're right. We've got to save Mother Economy. But I don't have children, I think. It's just nature. Powerful economies expand, weak economies go extinct. This economy is really just a distraction from the cultural issues. You know, immigrants and... Look, man, I just want to buy some clothes. Two. I think I accidentally said this and they got all weird about it. I can't blame them. They didn't get weird. It got awkward, is what I'm trying to say. It's one of the few times where they're like, where I'm the weird one in an interaction with this with Silang. 2.
Too bad, officer. Kids make it all worthwhile. Without kids, who's going to be around to enjoy the economy? Don't let me stop you. Open the box and browse a little.
He points to the clothes. Maybe I said all of these. Maybe that's why.
We've got to be economically. Look around. Is this really the economy we want to leave to our children?
3.
I can't go extinct, officer. I've got kids to feed. Once an economy goes extinct, it messes up the whole ecosystem. You've got to think about the consequences. Haven't you heard, officer? We've got
Let's be right, so try to be more economically conscious.
Very cool. The economy. Look around. Is this really the economy we want to? And what?
Oh, they just say, and what? Huh? And genetic atrophy. Those socialists in academia. I don't know. 3.
That doesn't matter.
The street vendor replies.
What matters is the box. Check it out, officer. Haven't you heard? Look around. Is this really the economy we want to leave to our children?
1.
That's the spirit. We've all got to do our part. Your part is to open the box and buy some clothes. Is this really the economy we want to leave?
Look, man, I just want to buy some clothes.
That's good, officer. That's exactly what the economy wants you to do.
Nothing else in there. So let's just get the frog visor and ugly glasses.
Lifetime, officer. A good starter pair, officer. And when you're ready to upgrade, come back and see me. Sporty and practical, officer. Good choice.
These were the ones that I wouldn't be caught dead wearing, right? I guess I'm dead. And of course I'm gonna wear the frog visor.
The trap is forth.
Who did this graffiti? Cindy the Skull again?
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the wave.
I got shot!
Even I can see that. I told you not to bring your trouble with you, policeman. We've got troubles of our own here. Though I suppose you took the worst of it. Turns out you were your own ill omen.
The woman chuckles to herself. This is no time for jokes. Can't you see I'm in pain? I guess you're right. The men with guns are coming for me after all. Let me just make sure I have that one. Yeah. 1.
What do you expect? Police officers get put into dangerous situations all the time. Sometimes they get shot. It's a rough trade you're in.
I'm
not sure those were the last of the men with guns either.
She nods.
There are always more coming for your kind, officer.
Then we'll be ready for them.
Hey, boat. My boat
Officer,
take.
What happened? You're limping. Why are you limping? You look terrible.
You're not limping. You're you. She sounds almost disappointed with you, reprimanding you for falling and hurting your knee.
You seem angry. Why? I got shot in the foot. It was pretty badass. You would have liked it. I'm a cop. I don't merely exist in this world. I live in the between life and death. Some people hurt me. I want to talk to you about something else. Your boat. 1.
Look Look at you. You can barely walk.
Excuse me. It's nothing.
Doesn't look like nothing. Looks like you got banged up real good. What happened to you anyway? We heard gunshots from the town. They were closer than usual.
There was an exchange of fire on Rue de Saint-Guilaine. It's nothing to be worried about, madame.
You didn't only get shot.
I dodged the second shot. I can also get not shot. You should see the other guys. They're all dead. Isn't one of them in the hospital? Or hiding? I have a question for you. 1.
Well, good for you.
2.
So you're a killer?
She nods solemnly.
That's good, I guess. I guess. Better than being dead.
Most cops are killers. I was a killer long before these happened. I'm not a killer, I'm a cop. Scoff in a masculine manner. 1.
Aye. I bet they are. The good ones, at least.
I have a question for you.
Of course. Can I help you with something?
We need to get to that island. Point to it.
That won't be a problem. It's wind still and the tar just dried. We've got 2 days of relative sunshine ahead.
She points to her. Is there more of this? There is, but like it's. When I try to get, you'll see. When I try to get on the boat, no, you won't see because I'm gonna do it before I try to get on the boat. But when I try to get on the boat, it's like, are you sure you wrapped everything up? Can we borrow a boat? 2 days of sunshine, I just got a bacterial infection. What's on that island? I saw some kind of ruins through the binoculars. 1. Obviously.
If you promise to bring it back, and no scraping the hull, I just got it nice and yellow, and no drinking on the boat.
Her eyes
and
narrow.
No joyriding either.
Of course, ma'am. It's only for a day or 2. Official police business.
Aye.
She nods. Nod along attentively. What if I want to rock? 1.
The crow's feet disappear from the corners of her eyes as she smiles at you.
2 days of sunshine, I just got a bacterial infection.
I'm sad to hear that. Take care of that with ether, will you? Don't get too many RCM men round here. Be sad to lose the first one.
What is with the gaps between each thing there? What's on the island? I thought I saw some kind of ruins.
Used to be some kind of fortification there before the war. For the communards. An anti-aircraft gun, I think. Bombed to bits in the landing. I haven't been there myself. Always steered clear of it.
Hasn't been there herself. Who has then?
You said you haven't been there yourself. Who has then, if not you?
My husband used to drink there. Him and his drinking buddies. Always seemed like a bad place to drink to me. People died there during the landing, you know. My mother told me. The kids sometimes go there too. I know they do, on rafts. I tell them not to, but they bring back old bullet casings and such.
She looks around. Which kids?
The twins. God forbid they bring the girl along on some rickety barge.
She points to the 2 kids playing on the concrete yard. I would try to talk to the drinking buddies about this, but they had nothing to say.
Can we maybe ask your twins about that place before we go? Would that be alright?
Be my guest.
She looks at the boys.
Way of talking. See if you can get anything useful out of them. I seldom do.
I feel like I'm gonna have to stop the stream. I keep yawning. I like the energy, the amount of energy I have. I can keep streaming, but if I just yawn every few seconds and I have to stop to yawn every few seconds, I think I'll actually have to stop. Is there anything I should know about getting there?
Well, most of it's sunken. Underwater. That means concrete underwater. Cut your boat if you're not careful. Be sure to enter from the south side. Water's deep there.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Thank you. We'll use your skiff to get there then.
Please be conservative with the fuel, will you? Just filled her up, but it's a small tank.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks the stone while
Sorry.
the other watches him do it.
Okay, kids, you've been to that island, right?
On that island?
The one who's busy kicking a stone points to the bay. Yes, that one. I need to know it's there. No, some other island. Of course, that one. What have you? No, I'm not gonna be sarcastic.
That's, nothing. It's just a seafort and some plants. You can take a raft there. It's great.
The boy pauses to think with his finger in his mouth.
And we make a fire. We make a fire.
The other one butts in.
Mm-hmm.
His brother
Gather
nods.
sticks for the fire and bullets. Or not real bullets, empty bullets.
Bullet shells. There are a lot of them left over from the war, but this could be important.
Wait, you mean shells? What then? Mm-hmm. One.
I don't know what those are.
What then?
They're lights. The fire guy comes and asks us to put the fire out.
Your nerve endings sting from the mention of a guy. They must mean a human being on that island, but it's cut off.
Someone lives on the island.
No.
The boy answers, shaking his head vehemently.
Yes.
His brother looks at him, then at you.
Let's go with yes.
The lieutenant raises his eyebrows and whips out his notebook. Why is he the fire guy?
Because
The boy pauses to think.
he asks to put the fire out.
The other explains. Why does he ask you to put the fire out?
I don't know. He doesn't like it. He doesn't like people to be there. You shouldn't go. Yes.
The other one adds laconically, standing with his hands glued to his sides like a little tin soldier. Laconically, I'm sure a word that they would know.
Because he doesn't want to be found. Smoke traces.
You mentioned something about lights.
I don't know.
Starts one of them. It's hard to tell which one now.
Did you mean there are electrical lights?
He points to the street light.
Yes.
The boy looks at his toes. Is there anything else you can tell me about this guy? Age? Does he live there?
No, he doesn't live there. I don't think. No, he lives there.
The other
Been there
nods.
twice, 2 times. He doesn't live there. He isn't there sometimes.
The first one pauses to think, then comes to some sort of kind of conclusion.
Anything else? What does this guy look like?
I don't know.
They say almost in unison. How come?
We ran. He just yelled we shouldn't be there.
Your father used to go to that island too, didn't he?
Our father killed himself. Don't say that, he didn't.
His brother punches him. The boy's eyes well up like he's about to start crying. It's okay to kill yourself, you know. I'm gonna blow my brains out. I'm gonna close this one final case and then blam, I'm out of here. When I was, obviously I'm not gonna say this to them, but when I was trying to rush through and get through this point again for some reason when I was playing on Sunday. I accidentally did pick this. And I don't think it mattered, but Kim like punched me in the arm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Your father did not kill himself. He killed himself, alright. Say nothing. 2.
I don't know.
The boy who made the claim finds himself unsure of it. He looks around. I mean, from what I know, they didn't.
Doesn't even have anything to do with this, you. Father isn't a fire guy.
The other watches him brows knitted.
The two things are unconnected. Your question didn't make sense.
Is that all you know? Is there anything more you can tell me about the island? The boy says, rubbing his eyes. It's clear that he has no intention of finishing the sentence.
Lights, fire guy. We should check up on that island.
Lieutenant looks at you. Maybe it's not the last. Hang on. What happens if I look at this?
A skiff with a small steering engine in the back floats on the calm mirror of the sea. Its 2 seats are empty. The boat's belly is a shiny yellow color, industrial paint over fresh tar. You see it reflect off the water, along with the factory number, A72. Once you get in, that's it. One pull of the starter handle, and you're off into the bay. A strange trepidation comes over you. Are you sure you want to go now? Have you made all the necessary preparations? Closed all your accounts?
Closed all your accounts, exactly.
Remember what the net picker said. It's a small tank. You won't be going back and forth on this.
Yeah, I'm not ready yet. Pretty much all I have to do at this point is just talk to the ravers a little. That's the only stuff on here, I think. There was the sink. Let's do that. The only one of those I did on Sunday was the one with the cell, which I guess I can do anyway. Okay, I can do that one anyway, so I'll do it now. But that just leads to a new task, which I'm not going to be able to complete. Because it requires talking to Everard, who I can't talk to anymore. I got shot in the leg. Point at your limb.
Ouch. I did notice you limping, but I thought maybe it was your thing or something.
She looks at your leg.
When I was 16, I used to date this guy who had a limp, but it only showed when he was sober. So I guess it wasn't real or something. I don't know.
She shrugs, eyes glazed over.
Anyway, shot in the leg? I'm sorry. Man, that must suck.
Alright, catch the silver bird. Just in case.
Welcome back.
O pasaro de agent. It flutters by your ear. It's what the Zemoyaki, the Gradian community in Revachol, call a person who never breaks under interrogation. It's an organized crime term.
Oppressore da gente. I remember now, it's a Zemliaki term. For someone who won't break under questioning. An organized crime term. 1.
Excuse me?
She casually brushes her hand through her hair.
She's attempted to remain calm, but the phrase made her flinch.
1 again.
What do you mean?
The silver bird.
Alright.
She concedes.
My father was a Zemyaki. He died years ago. He was a bad man. Not a lot of good things to say about him and what he did. He bought the family a huge house, so we got to live, at least temporarily, in a giant castle in Jamrock. And then he died.
What happened next? Oh, I can imagine what followed after. Never mind, I don't really want to hear about any of these. 1.
What do you think? The competition came and took everything away. It was like in a war zone.
She's gritting her teeth.
So after his death, we had nothing left, and we were in danger. My mother had to change her name, mine too. We left it all behind.
Are you sure about that? What about this drug lab plan?
It was a stupid idea, and I'm still disappointed I came up with it.
Aren't there any local authorities who might look down on such activities?
I took that into account, of course. Coordinated the operation with the débardeurs, else they might get unhappy.
So what you're saying is Everard authorized these?
Not in person, but I'll let them know. You can't do anything without the fat ones getting wind. It wasn't too difficult to convince them, really. It's a good thing you ended that mess, though. I felt I was turning Dadwise into a corrupt business person. Unpleasant.
Hear that? Set justice on its feet. Confront Everard. Come on, this is all fine. But you don't have anything on Everard now. That's not how these things work.
We should confront Everard about these. Maybe we can manipulate him using the information added to the list. This is all good to know, but let's leave it at that. I literally can't talk to Everard, so I guess I'll have to leave it. 2.
Do. It's for the best.
Couldn't even put it back now. If I wanted to. Sorry, Estelle. Let's do the sink. Oh my god, I'm falling asleep. Okay, I think I'm literally gonna have to. This is new. This has not happened. I literally streamed it for. This is actually my shortest Disco Elysium stream, and I'm falling asleep. That's actually a good sign. I'm falling asleep at normal times. But it's bad for this. So chaotic. I'm going to have to stop. I'm going to have to end this, like, when we're about to go on the boat. And hopefully there's going to be enough after that for another stream, and hopefully not too much. Hopefully enough to justify another stream, but not enough that, I won't, it's going to cut into my day tomorrow, because I'm gonna have to do it like tomorrow, I think, if I'm still gonna do the Richard Scary and Hank's Jam streams and stuff. Whatever, we'll see. Let's fix that sink. Let's save here.
The bathroom mirror has been wiped completely.
Interfacing.
The bathroom mirror has been wiped completely clean.
Use your chain cutter to
You see
fix
the
the
reflection
faucet.
of your
Stop
face in
steam
the
from
mirror,
fogging up the mirror.
such as it is. The faucet is quite terribly mangled, but you just might be able to twist its parts into place. You handle the chain cutters deftly, applying just enough pressure. The faucet regains a recognizable shape. The steam stops. Told you that you needed those chain cutters. Everything is connected. Everything has a purpose.
Have I done this already?
The mirror begins to clear slowly without you having to wipe it.
What's the mirror be? I had a thought, but I lost it because I don't know if you can tell when I close my eyes for a second. I keep like nodding off. It's rare that this will happen during a stream, but especially now during my shortest Disco Elysium stream. Maybe it's because I was just watching myself play this a few days ago for most of this stream. Maybe that didn't exactly keep me awake. Damn. Still low. Alright. Connect the audio onslaught can be tamed. Connect the dots. Oh, it worked! Sidechain? What does it even mean?
Listen, you can use the compressor to select between which track it's compressing. Either the auxiliary signal or the main input from the tape. Make it alternate between the signals. The compressor controls the gain based on the level of the signal on the aux sidechain input. It will allow maintaining a loud sound without peaks that fill up all the headspace.
Okay, Egg, you need to start sidechaining it. Explain the concept to him.
Sidechaining it, you said?
He turns down the music, his hands moving deftly across the mixer, setting up the necessary controls.
Then he puts on his headphones and his eyes go wide, wider than they've ever gone on drugs. He starts jumping up and down with bliss in total silence, still listening to his headphones.
Hey, what did you do to Egghead, Cop Man? Did you break him?
Estelle looks up from her microphone. I'm not sure. Just wait and see, nodded Egghead. 1.
Are you ready, pussy?
Noid straightens his back, ready for the beat.
I was born ready, Egg.
Give him a thumbs up. And this is Arno Van Eyck or whatever? No, that's Egghead's name. I don't know. They honestly don't seem that into it.
The audio assault is glorious. The speed freak dances on the stage, intensely waving his hand in the air.
These are all the animations they're already doing.
This is beauty! This is life!
What in the world is going on?
Estelle looks on
The way
him,
melody and bass flow together. It's unnatural.
amazed at the display. This one is for the Nordic generation. We have tamed the sound, made it our own. The hardcore aesthetic just got more bassy. One.
Introducing the ultimate sound.
One.
God damn it. This dance club idea might just work out.
You hear Andre say to himself over the thumping beat. They put a banging dunk on it. Or whatever. Big. Big dirty stinking bass. Dirty stinking bass. Egg's losing himself in the sound.
This is it. This is a new era. The fabric of the world has been irrevocably altered.
I feel like I'm misquoting both of those things. Alright, goodbye again. You're welcome. Alright. No, that was it. There was a... Wasn't I supposed to find out, like, maybe who the... It doesn't matter. Oh, and I can talk to Andre again.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
Still low, though.
Goodbye, officer.
Like, I just fucking saved their club twice.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to
Still low chance for the dance, but...
You close your eyes and dream of the shapes your body should...
But just imagine...
Your aching leg.
I hope you're not trying to dance with that leg of yours. Healing from a gunshot wound.
Oh, right. Right, of course.
Goodbye, officer.
Let's not do that. Let's try one more time.
You close your eyes.
But just...
Your ache.
I hope you're not trying to dance. Goodbye, officer. Yo, mate. What's on your mind?
Wasn't there something I had to do with, no? I guess I already did it. Wait. So I did all of these. Oh, stained glass window.
The mother of humanism stands up. The mother of humanism stands above you.
How did I know this is the mother of humanism?
Wax painting on the scene. Despite the damage you've done to yourself, the title appears lodged in your hippocampus. This is her innocence, Dolores Day. The innocence of humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state. Perhaps the most famous human being ever to have lived. No amount of Commodore Red can wipe her sad smile from your brain thing. It has survived the deluge and haunts you still, and will haunt you forever, as it haunts all men.
I think when on Sunday when I realized I wasn't even showing the game on stream, it was during this. I guess I don't know. Wait, what exactly is an innocence?
The highest category of historic individual, an embodiment of the world's spirit.
Too tired to understand any of this. A ruler, a tyrant?
In a way, an innocence is elected to office by the founding party. A precedent that has taken place a mere 6 times in the entirety of history. The legal system of the Real Belt is built from the ground up to accommodate an authentic rule should it coincide with our time. An innocence is infallible. The decisions made by one are not decisions. They are inevitabilities. What would have happened anyway? Only accelerated, packed into decades instead of centuries. An innocence is a continuous, compressed event, a sacred human being. It is an honor and a glory to live when one is in office.
Is one in office now?
No, we are alone.
Okay, when did she rule?
300 years ago, in the wake of the discovery of this Isola, the Insulindian, by explorers from the continent of Muindi. She is, among other things,
I'm not even yawning anymore, but now my eyes...
travel and the connected world.
Sorry, I'm talking over them. I'm not yawning anymore, really. Spoke too soon, but my eyes won't stay open now, so I will have to end it after this, pretty much. What else do I know about her?
Many things. You know she was a woman of the court, the wife of an influential Marchese, and eventually the principal advisor to Irene La Navigateur, Queen of Serene, modern-day Sir Laclay. Also, that she was gorgeous beyond beauty, draped in ancient sadness. Are you sure you want to remember this bit of historic trivia? Standing under a long, slender form like this, dwarfed.
Where is this coming from?
The past. It's a silo of sadness, fermenting. You should keep away. No, you must know.
Right, better not. Right, better not to go poking any further. Okay, what else? Was she smart? 2.
Terribly, women of the court were expected to play both contract bridge and chess sufficiently well to prove an interesting challenge to a man. A simple grasp in matters of philosophy, theology, and science was encouraged. She was, by all means, a kept woman. She made the most of her position in the antediluvian court, a court visited by the most prominent thinkers and artists of the day. In secret, she was becoming the era's preeminent philosopher of the state, a scalpel, a piercing gaze. She was an almost preternaturally magnetic and intelligent individual. To her contemporaries, she appeared out of time, a messenger from the future of the species. We all fell in love with her, head over heels. Even before she was declared an innocence, her influence was tremendous.
How come?
It was on her advice that Irene La Navigateur sponsored a number of voyages into the Pale. A costly, often tragic endeavor, ultimately vindicated by the discovery of the new world, the piece of reality you're standing on.
So are they like a mythical figure or what? Or a historic figure?
She was crowned 2 years after the first expedition returned, setting in motion what is widely considered the greatest era in history, the DeLorean era.
Wow, I don't care. When?
Wow, indeed. When her innocence was declared, and the queen she had advised for years fell on her knees before her, she was so overcome with emotion that her lungs started glowing in her chest.
So mythological then.
Bystanders reported golden filaments lighting the already sunlit chamber around her, clearly visible beneath her dress. That is why the lungs are the symbol of love for the cultures of the Riel Belt.
I want more.
As did we all. The lands of the Mes and the Occident, and even far away Supra-Muindi, altogether 21 of the 40 Mundial nations of the time, immediately accepted Innocentic rule, even before her crowning.
Her crowning?
In a city called Advesperaskit, in Vespa Messina, her homeland, the name of the city means evening comes, but it happened on a winter's morning, with the canals frozen and slush falling out of the sky. She was dressed in a white and pearl dress, on an emptied out plaza, with the crowd far away. Already, servicemen of the Innocents were worried about an assassination attempt.
She must have been beautiful. I don't care how she looked. I don't care. It doesn't hurt me. One.
Oh yes, she looked like humanity's young mother, a perfect mother, insultingly beautiful. It was as if her face and shoulders and hands were covered in a soft down of underfeathers. You know this well, very well.
What do you mean?
Midwinter snow was beating the cobblestones around her. A small attaché of officials stood by as her Theriers placed a white gold wreath on her head. The crowning was mostly witnessed by Secret Servicemen.
Then what?
One of the men in this Secret Service killed her 22 years later. A young man who had come to suspect that Dolores Day was not entirely human, but something else.
What?
Something that had walked in our midst, watching us stumble for hundreds, if not thousands of years.
The Watchers.
Until it decided to interfere in the course of our history. We were supposed to come up with this ourselves. The man was reported to have screamed at the Innocents.
An alien.
Dolores Day was shot in the chest with a fowling piece 8 times.
My God.
The man,
In the
thought to be
lungs.
insane, said he once touched her and her body had been unnaturally warm, like a furnace, and that sometimes, while on duty, he observed her forgetting to breathe for over 10 minutes. This inhuman quality was witnessed by many others as well, glowing lungs and all. It is commonly attributed to mass hysteria and religious psychology.
Was there something terrifying about her? Sounds like it.
Terrifying is a term too emotionally charged for your semantic memory, or what remains of it. But terrifying, it's a simple word. She was bad for humanity, and you shouldn't have started thinking about her.
You're right. Time to heed the warning. No, was there something bad about her I want to know? I want to know everything, so...
You already do. Although she's often considered to be the greatest human being to ever live, there was something ominous about Dolores Day, constantly surrounded by her Theriers. She was the most socially secluded and least self-aware of all the Innocences. Some modern thinkers would consider her a war criminal for the campaigns she waged against the Mesk state. And then there were the resettlement programs.
What happened?
The Mesk state tried to detach itself from Innocentic rule. Parts of the world were experiencing whiplash from accelerating into secularism. Her mandatory education programs and mass resettlement of upstream Marguerite were problematic as well. Dissenters were suppressed by a military force she called the Army of Humanity. She adored chess, yes, but also military war games. Dolores Day often holds a tiny tin soldier between her index finger and thumb in icons such as this. She was also blonde, the blondest woman you have ever seen, with green eyes the color of the Pacentic, mare interregnum. Little is known of her Marchese husband. It's as if he vanished from history after completing his role, which was to introduce Dolores Day to court. In conclusion, yes, there is something lonely, paranoid, and even terrifying that people seldom mention, but feel when they think of her. This subtle terror is part of her iconography.
Lieutenant Yefrater, you've stood there for over 5 minutes.
Like with Jesus. The subtle terror of, you know, eating their body, drinking their blood, and all that.
What are you thinking of, if I may ask?
The lieutenant's calm voice echoes in the cold air of the church. She's somehow connected to the case. Everything's connected to the case. Glowing lungs. That's fucked up. Why did we tolerate this bourgeoisie woman that long before we shot her? Oh my god. Nothing is looking around. She's beautiful. She's not human. War criminal. I'm gonna say 1 or 2. Let's do heads or tails. Heads.
That's mega cool, man. You coming up with theories in here like that. Right on. We should board that old spooker up, Andre. It'll only disturb the people when they're trying to dance, unshackled by the failure of humanism.
A voice from the back of the church.
How about we don't do that, Lloyd? She looks cool.
Another voice. Yeah, it's decoration.
Hey, her Innocence Dolores Day liked little figurines, right? Liked holding little men between her fingers, remember?
What? No, I don't remember anything. I don't want to think about this. Goodbye. What?
You have the Headless Found Rider figurine. You should give it to her. Win her back.
What? Look around. Win who back? I can't win her back. She's a long dead historical figure. I should, yes. This is a task of mine now. One.
Don't be so pessimistic. Love doesn't die that easily. This isn't funny. You have a bad feeling about this one.
Let's do it.
So very, very, very nifty. Nifty and mysterious. This is surely what the figurines are for.
Dolores Day was fond of figurines. She deserves more. You should offer her any and all you have one day if you meet her in person. What an odd task to give yourself, but here we are. What the fuck? Surely there wouldn't be a task that I can't complete like that. If I meet them in person, I thought I was just gonna fucking leave it here. What a strange game.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you. Goodbye, officer.
I'm gonna try dance a few more times
Close your eyes.
before going to sleep. Because this is important, but this isn't gonna be my last chance to do it. Last chance. Last dance for love. I need you by me, beside me, to guide me, to hold me, to scold me, 'cause when I'm bad, I'm so bad.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
You close your eyes.
You close your eyes whenever Let's us take the blame.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
You close.
Oh, hey, man. Goodbye, officer. Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
You close. Close your
Oh!
eyes and vacate your skull, leaving your brain to wonder, where did that little fluttering light go?
Total
It worked.
darkness. You sink down the darkest fathoms of your own personal deep, vertebrae by vertebrae, through the unformed skulls of your mind.
Why am I hearing the ancient reptilian brain right now?
Here it will begin.
Where'd the church go? Where'd the music go? What was that about unformed skulls?
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret.
Spinal cord.
The vertebrae in your spine is an unformed skull ready to pop up and replace the old one. Like shark teeth.
That can't be true.
The one you're currently in has a little brain forming in it, waiting for its turn to rule the world.
Oh my god, is that true? As it ought to be. Where is it? Who are you? Who are you?
I am the spinal cord.
What do you want? What's happening? I'm ready. One.
From what I can see, it's about to bust a move.
The spinal cord? Where'd the church go?
Who fucking cares?
Good. I'm scared. I hate waking life. I hate this world. I hate fear and everything. I want us to dance. Please, God, just let me dance.
God.
Dolores Day?
Where is your God?
Where'd the music go?
Oh, don't worry. The music's still there. It's you who is gone.
No, really, why can't I hear anything?
This is a pivotal moment. Try not to piss yourself.
I can still see it underneath, I think. Yeah. Concentrate on hearing.
Nothing. Just the immaculate silence of your spinal fluid.
Yeah, it sounds like...
Electrified.
It sounds like, damn, I can't remember how I can only... I try to remember the Baby Giant song, The Spine. Spine. But I can only remember the last two notes, last two words. The spine, no, the spine, the spine, whatever. Can't remember the rest. Let me listen to the preview of it. The spine. There we go. Something like that. Good songs in there. Oh yeah, oh, yeah. I've been dreaming Right. Alright. Sorry. I was trying to remember how that went. I'm so tired. Just bust a move.
Foolhardy, do you even know what's happening on the surface? Maybe 1,000 years have passed. Or maybe you started passing out like 2 seconds ago.
I do have like a bullet hole in my leg.
With your eyes still closed, the first thing you feel, all the way back in the pivoting darkness of your own torso, is warmth.
It healed me?
Become a triumph of rhythmoplastics, somewhere in a smelly wooden church on the coast of Revachol. The wounds from the war you waged on your body are healing, twist by twist, turn by turn. As you open your eyes, you should scream, hyper, hyper. It seems appropriate.
Open your eyes and dance like you never danced before. Hyper.
You have become a flawless interlocking mechanism, a flesh and bone approximation of the throb coming from the speaker setup of the one called Egghead.
I should have put that shit away.
Rigidly imbecile.
Why am I holding a bag?
Or fair. Free from self-awareness. No deliberation. Only execution.
With that coat and just like holding the bag in my hand and shit, I look like I look like that one character from everything okay? Looks like the OBS is like lagging. Wait, let me look at the stream. I look like that one character from Are You Right There, Father Ted? That one episode of Father Ted where everyone thinks Father Ted's racist. You're like, good for you, Father! Good for you! That's what I look like right now. Everything seems to look alright. I don't know why the sound meters are all weird. The Speed Freaks would-be leader stands slack-jawed in disbelief at the hardcoreness on display. He whispers to himself. Yes way, hard cop. This is really happening!
With his reel-to-reel mixer blasting the anthem of a future that will never come, the young man observes your moves.
I love how they needed that huge dramatic scene with the spine and everything just to justify that I could possibly do this. Everyone's freaking out. Then blasts into the same hideous pattern, yelling that.
He throws a screwdriver and a bunch of drill chucks into the corner and explodes into dance.
Noid does?
What he lacks in sharpness, he more than makes up for in violent enthusiasm.
Turn to his cell. What are you doing? Dance! Point to Andre. It's the law! Kim, get in here! Call for your lieutenant to join you. Is there anything more I can do? I want to break the limit. Guys, without a juice. Everyone get in here.
The young woman lifts her headphones up slightly and raises her chin, looking at you expectantly.
Aren't you going to dance? Aren't you?
No.
What?
Recording.
What? What the fuck? She turns to Suna, then back to you. She briskly shakes her head and puts her headphones back on.
The lead programmer throws the other young woman a knowing glance before turning her attention back to her own work.
Dance! It's the law!
The young man immediately
There we go.
dances up and down, then assumes the same dance pattern, embellishing it with some sort of waving motion.
It looks worse.
The authority of the law is clearly unquestionable.
Kim, get in here.
What's going on here? Delinquents.
What? The lieutenant looks at you and the Speed Freaks grinding around in the church, a group of unhinged lunatics, and grumbles. What do you mean? What you say that like you just walked in on this? You've been standing there the whole time.
This is clearly
Code 31. Code 31. I said get in here and dance. One.
The lieutenant squeezes the bridge of his nose. The lights reflect off his glasses. He's obviously having trouble adjusting to this new reality.
Code 31 emergency? Really?
Yes, officer in need of assistance on the dance floor. It's not really an emergency, Kim. I lied. I'm sorry, Kim. I thought it would be funny to call it Code 31. I didn't even know it was a real code. 1.
The lieutenant crosses his arms with a bemused look.
What's happening? How the hell are you dancing with a broken leg of
That's a great question. That's a fucking great question. Lieutenant is forced to yell over the futuristic music blasting from the speakers. I'm undercover! I become Dance, the destroyer of worlds! I'm not doing anything. The music made its mind up a long time ago. I'm just implementing. Hell, Kim, I think I'm turning into some kind of hyperstar. I'm sorry, I know this looks crazy, but it feels too good to stop. I gotta say this. You know I gotta say this. 2. He looks around the church. Hey, I called you to dance. We ain't going anywhere before we dash it up. 1.
What?
Oh! I did say there was an emergency on the dance floor, did I not? The emergency? Not enough, Kim!
Oh, come on, Harry.
Did that just cheer him up a bit? Could be. It feels like the lieutenant cracked on too small.
That's it, don't let the lieutenant leave without getting his hardcore on.
Who's the one in charge? You are.
Lieutenant, I'm only going to pull rank on you one time, and that time is now!
Are you kidding me?
I assure you I am not! Now get your groove on, Lieutenant! It's all a joke to you, isn't it? Chain of command, joke. Future of dance, joke. Well, no more. Cut a rug, Lieutenant! 1.
Get my what on?
The lieutenant leans closer, unable to make out your words over the pumping beats. I said get your goddamn groove on! Boogie woogie! Sheesh, okay. He backs up with his hands raised in the air, observing the crisscross of your feet. And imitates it flawlessly.
Okay, you psychopath. I
He-
see what you're doing there. It's jacked up footwork. Plus, is that Ubi for dancing?
What? How do you recognize all that? He adjusts his spectacles, then pops his collar as high as it will go.
Nah, it's not Ubi folk. It's hardcore.
Okay, I get.
Yeah. Whatever.
The lieutenant snorts. You talk a big talk, Lieutenant. Let's see some moves. Hardcore will never die, but you will. Wow. Saying nothing but push the footwork extra hard. 1.
Oh yeah? I did 15 years in the juvenile crime unit. I can do age inappropriate. Now, check this shit out.
Wow, Kim.
The lieutenant begins to heel kick the church floor with such intensity, it's reasonable to fear he'll kick a hole right through it, causing the floor to crack and
What the
walls
fuck?
to collapse, bringing the church roof down on all of you.
Good.
It doesn't look
What a way to go.
either. Part of it is amazed you're both able to just dance after all these horrifying events in Martinez.
Yeah, we should have done it earlier, probably, before I got shot. I can't believe it. I retried that check so many times. That's insane. Oh my god. Is there anything more I can do? I want to break the limit.
The dynamic motion of your flailing body is bordering on the extreme. You're going off the chart.
We couldn't get a sailor sooner to dance, but we got Kim to dance.
You feel as if turning on the hyperdrive would be a point of no return. It feels almost mental. Are you sure you have the entire posse along for this?
Together, where are you?
Here we go
Lieutenant suddenly stops.
Okay, this is too imbecile. Excuse me.
Turn on the hyperdrive. Alright. Soon is in. I don't know what that means. Hunter's dancing harder, got Kim dancing. Turn the hyperdrive. What the fuck is that? What is that gonna do? Fine, let's do it.
On the coast of the Martinez Inlet, in a small weather-beaten stave church built 380 years ago by settlers from the Occident, most likely to guard against an anomaly at its center, an officer of the RCM is contorting his body into idiotically rigid shapes as he invents the future of dance music. It's the hardest anyone has ever danced.
What is this strange feeling I keep having? This cold, even now. Shivers, man. God, I wish I had gotten to talk to fucking Klasia about the shivers. I was talking to them, or I kept trying for it for so long.
I am la Rebachelière. I am the city.
Okay, Alba. What do you mean you're the city? How are you talking to me?
I am a fragment of the world spirit, the genius Loki of Revachol.
Loki?
My heart is the wind corridor. The bottom of my air is red. I have 100,000 luminous arms. Come morning, I carry industrial dust and let it settle on tree leaves. I shake the dust from those leaves and onto your coat. I've seen you. I've seen you. I've seen you with her. And I've seen you without her. I've seen you on the crescent of the hill.
Croissant? How are you talking to me?
The modulations of my voice are noted down with thermometers and barometers. You feel me in your nostrils, on the little hairs on the back of your neck. I also reside in your lungs and vestigial organs. Everywhere there is space.
But who am I? Why are you talking to me?
You are an officer of the citizens' militia, Jante and Rebut. When you wear your coat, you wear my soul. You move through my streets freely, in motor carriages and on foot. You have access to the hidden places. You also circulate among those who are hidden. I need you. You can keep me on this earth. Be vigilant. I love you.
An officer of the RCM is lying on the floor of a small church with his eyes rolled back and his tongue lolling out. Several others are standing around him. He slowly comes to.
Had a good rest there?
I spoke to the city of Revachol.
Fuck yeah! I bet you did. Those were some advanced moves, man.
That's all great, but we should really get going. We spent enough time doing aerobic exercise for today.
You might be imagining it, but it feels like Egghead turned the volume down. Such is his respect.
Man! Now, man! Now...
The would-be leader stutters with excitement.
Now imagine if we could do that, right? But with like 1,000 people. End of human development. Mission complete.
Right, ecstatic. I wouldn't go that far. Yes, my mission here is complete. One.
All right.
You're absolutely beat. Muscles relaxed and feet like noodles underneath.
That's it for now. Wow. Well, this stream didn't go exactly how I wanted it to, but that is quite the way to end it. We did do pretty much every task. We also added this one, but I think That's good. We did everything. I mean, should I try the barbell one more time? I don't think I can. I can't. So let's just go to the fisherman shacks. And we'll save here. Let's save in front of the boat. I'm assuming I'm assuming and hoping that whatever is on that island is going to take one more stream to get through. I hope that's the case because I cannot do it now. If I did, it would just I would not be doing it justice to be playing the very end of the game. I'm assuming that's what it is while I'm falling asleep. So hopefully I can do it tomorrow. And then continue with the planned streams for this weekend, which again are Richard Scarry's best I gotta look up the name again. Richard Scarry's best neighborhood disc ever, and Richard Scarry's busiest neighborhood disc ever on Friday. Games from the Tom Hanks Game Jam on Saturday, and Dadish and Dadish 2 on Sunday. That's the plan, assuming I can beat this game tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be a good-sized stream. Okay. Did I save? So tune in tomorrow for Disco Elysium. And the others this weekend. The reason I'm so dead set on doing all that this weekend is I'm not streaming next weekend. I didn't want to take more time off before beating this, so that was I thought would be a good plan. Honestly, it's better for me to stop right now so that I don't screw up my sleep schedule. So even though the stream didn't turn out exactly how I wanted it to, hopefully it'll be good tomorrow. So see you then.